Well, we've all heard the saying, crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. But this time of year, it's more like Scrapple and baseball. That is what the Shorebirds do.
Saturday, August 19th marks the return of the Delmarva Shorebirds Scrapple Night contest games, exclusive merchandise, which is why we're happy to have this afternoon Chris Bitters. He's the general manager of the Delmarva Shorebirds to tell us all about it. How are you, sir?
I'm wonderful. Thank you both for having me.
It's good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yes.
So you've been doing Scrapple Night for a while. How did it start?
Well, it was one of those things that, you really want to play homage to the community and what you're doing at the ballpark. And, Scrapple is such a unique breakfast item. We believe it to be the superior breakfast meat over bacon and sausage. So we felt like, to do it right, we had to change our entire identity to the Delmarva Scrapple logos and all, and go all in to make sure that the world knows that Scrapple's
Scrapple's the way to go.
Yep.
And obviously it is, because Scrapple Night's a big draw to the stadium, isn't it?
It is a big draw, and we serve a lot of products with Scrapple on it that it blows your mind on how much people want to eat their Scrapple at the ballpark.
So you've got Scrapple-related activities too.
Yes, we'll have Scrapple games in between innings that happen with Scrapple tossing contests. We've had Scrapple carving contests. And pretty much anything uniquely you think you can do with Scrapple, we try to make some fun of it and have a good time at the ballpark for the fans and enjoy the food as well.
Oh my goodness.
And something that's really popular on Scrapple Night, the jersey auctions. Tell us about that.
Yes, so obviously we have our identity, that's the Delmarva Scrapple, and the jersey kind of resembles Scrapple packaging, I guess you would say, and fans love it, and the hats and the jerseys all match. So again, it's a full identity change that we're doing for the night, and we've done it for a number of years, as you said.
Wow. All right, pop quiz. Crispy or mushy?
Crispy outside, mushy middle.
Ooh.
A little thicker cut and crispy on the outside and a little mush in the middle.
I can see that. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
So this is happening on a Saturday night. So does that mean you'll have fireworks as well?
We will have fireworks as well. Yeah, it's a big deal. People look forward to it, and we'll have lots of Scrapple food items, and then the post-game fireworks to finish off the night.
All right. So when can we show up for Scrapple Night?
Come this Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Gates will open, and as soon as gates are open, there'll be a line of people ready for the Scrapple sandwiches, Scrapple pizza, and the other Scrapple items that we have at the ballpark that day.
So get to the front of the line.
Saturday the 19th.
Saturday the
So
19th.
not next Saturday.
Yep.
All right. Well, I know I'll be there.
Right?
Yep. I'll see you there. Chris Bitters, thank you so much. Good
Appreciate
to see
you having me.
Thank you, Chris.
But I don't think we're done with them yet.
No. Now that we've spent time talking Scrapple, what do you say you head over to the DelmarvaLife kitchen?
This will be one tasty preview, and I think it involves Scrapple. Not sure though.
Who'd have thunk?
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We're in the DelmarvaLife kitchen. The all too familiar hunk of Scrapple in abundant supply at Arthur W. Perdue Stadium next week. That's because it's the Delmarva Shorebird Scrapple Night.
Yeah, and we are joined by General Manager Chris Bitters and Assistant Director of Food Operations. This is Rebecca DeCote joining us, and you're going to be whipping up a lot of this for some hungry fans real soon, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so you have it already cooking here, because one thing that you guys were talking about was that Scrapple is not something that you can cook real quick, right?
No, it takes about 3-4 minutes aside.
Yeah.
Get that nice crispiness and that mushiness in the middle that Chris was talking about.
Yep.
And then throw a nice egg on top, some cheese.
And that's what we're making, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we're making here.
We were laughing because every now and then they'd pop, and it would go a long ways when they pop.
Yeah. So I mean, what is the key to getting that I guess crunchy on the outside, mushy on the inside?
Just gotta make sure you have your pan hot, that the oil's hot. Yep. I mean, as many as we make throughout the stadium, I mean, they'll just be flying out that out that stand. That's for sure.
Wow.
Yep.
How many, do you have a ballpark how many pounds of Scrapple you go to on a Scrapple night?
Oh, geez.
I don't know how many pounds of Scrapple, but I think we're usually in the neighborhood of 500 plus sandwiches on the night, and we're cooking them on a 72-inch flat top griddle. So there's a lot of Scrapple loaded up, and
little
it's
bit of Scrapple
firing away.
Yeah. What does the other team think when they come for a game and like everything's Scrapple?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that people, if you're not from here or from a region that has Scrapple, you have really no clue what we're doing. So it's pretty unique, but obviously the folks here are passionate about it and we're really into it. So.
Oh yeah. So you have that
There
going
goes.
there, and then
Yeah.
when do you put the eggs in?
I could go. Whoop, whoop.
Whoa.
See, there's that pop.
Take shelter, here it comes.
Yep. This is almost done here. Let's see. Yep. Getting that nice crispy.
So, how do you say Bob eats it? Crispy or?
Yeah,
He likes it crispy.
the
I
same
like
way.
crispy.
Crispy on the outside, mushy on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
right.
I think that's how most people like their Scrapple.
Oh yeah. Whoop, whoop. That one got away a little.
That's okay. We take
Yeah.
a bite out of it. I don't think it's going to matter.
So, what are some of the other? Chris had mentioned some of the dishes you're
Yeah.
making. What are some of the other ones?
So you can find in our pizza stand, you'll find Scrapple pizza with maple syrup, which is, classic to go with Scrapple. We'll also have, on our footlong dog, we'll have crumbled Scrapple on top.
Oh.
Yep, and that's where you'll also find the Scrapple egg and cheese sandwiches that day as well. And we'll also have Scrapple fries up on the club level in Bird's Eye. And we'll also have Scrapple mac and cheese.
Oh my!
crumble.
Scrapple,
yeah.
mac
So good.
and cheese.
So you'll find Scrapple somewhere in the stadium. We'll not be short of it.
No.
Yep.
So, Chris, you were saying that this is not this weekend, but next on the 19th.
Yep, next the 19th, Saturday 19th, there'll be a post-game fireworks show and lots of opportunities with Scrapple to come out and enjoy it and celebrate the what I call the superior breakfast meat. And, we think it's great. And it's funny, the first year we did this promotion, back then, Dogfish had actually had a Scrapple infused beer.
Really?
And we bought the last bit of it for
my.
this night.
Oh.
And a lot of people had to try it just to kind of check it off the box.
Yeah.
Just,
Did you try it?
I personally did not, but we had a lot of fans. We only had a small, I don't know what the size of the keg is, but a very small keg of it.
Right.
So I want to make sure the fans had the opportunity to buy a glass
got it.
and try it. But
Yeah.
So what's?
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
so tell us about the season. How's the season going?
it's been a great year. Obviously, Baltimore's having a great year at the big league level, and that's what the goal is to get guys from the lower levels of minor leagues through the system and contributing. And we've done that again this year with a lot of folks. Getting promoted to Aberdeen, Bowie, Jackson Holiday, in particular, probably the biggest name, the first overall pick from last year. He's already in AA Bowie, and he was a high school drafted kid, so he's 19 years old and just really
So
doing well.
does that make it tough on you because you get all these guys in and suddenly they're going up?
Yeah, that's where you can't focus on the wins and losses as much here as you can the development of players.
Right.
I mean, wins and losses is more of the icing on the top. What we want to see is competitive ball games, but also have players that are progressing to the big leagues. I mean, when you look at the current Orioles roster, you're looking at, probably half that roster all played right here in Salisbury in the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So it's exciting times in Baltimore.
That is neat to watch them on TV and say, "Oh, I saw him play."
That
Yeah.
has to make you proud.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, and obviously, it's about the community, the fans, to be able to say I saw them win. And you think about the O's team right now. I mean, with Adley Rushman catching, Mountcastle at first, Westberg at second, and Gunnar Henderson at short, and Cedric Mullins. All these guys were literally just right here in Salisbury in the last couple of years, and now they're all first place Orioles in the big leagues. So.
That's amazing.
All right. What time are the gates open?
Gates open at 6 o'clock. Be there ready, and there's usually a line right away at the Scrapple stand to get some sandwiches going. So.
And I think there's a baseball game that night too.
There is a ball game,
Oh, okay.
and,
All right,
and there's
yeah.
post-game fireworks.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
that's our goal
Okay.
sometimes, is
What-
that everything else is going on.
What time's first pitch?
First pitch will be 7:05.
7:05. All right.
Yeah, and of course Mike Lichniak
Yep.
He'll be there.
He'll be on the
there.
mic.
Yeah, Mike on the mic. I
Yep,
like that.
there you go.
I like that. He loves doing that. If
He
you haven't been
does.
out to Arthur W. Perdue Stadium to see Mike on the mic,
He absolutely.
you're
absolutely
missing
right.
out.
All
All right, here's
all
a
right.
moment of truth.
Yeah.
This is the difficult part. Now we have to eat.
Yeah.
Might be a little hot, so be
Yeah,
careful.
yeah. Be careful, Egg.
Please know that we think of you dearly whenever we pile into the food on DelmarvaLife. So this is awesome. So how many, you think you'll go through another 500 some odd sandwiches again this year?
I think we'll go through at least 500 sandwiches, and I can't tell you how much pizza that we'll fly through.
Oh, that is good, Rebecca.
Oh, good.
Even with the egg running
Yeah.
down my hand. Oh.
You got
There we
it.
go. I'm gonna say, there we go.
I just did that on TV. My mom's not watching. Chris
There you go,
Bitters,
guys.
Rebecca DeCote, thank you so
Of
much.
course, yeah.
for telling us all about Scrapple Night, and of course, more importantly, making these delicious sandwiches
For us to have to eat.
Glad
the
to be
things
here.
we have to do for
The
this show.
things
It's
we have to
amazing.
do. We'll be right back.